Hey everybody, it's Derek.
And Lizzie.
And we're back with our live stream. Tuesday night, Kickstarter. Even though it's December, right? December 4th. And we are going to play a game called...
The Final Flicktier.
The Final Flicktier. Not the Final Frontier, but the Final Flicktier. And we are really excited to bring this one to you because this is a space 4X, more like a 3.5X. There's no player elimination, but it is a dexterity game. And that's what's important. Yeah, like dexterity. There's some really neat aspects to the game. But, I mean, it is very much still flicking dice all over this universe. These are playmats. And I think that is going to catch a lot of people's eyes because in some dexterity games, especially ones where it really makes a difference if your dice can like bump little nicks or edges or something, this playmat is a great surface for that.
Absolutely.
And so there's no raised edges. There's really nothing that you need to worry about as far as messing up the flicks of your dice. So we're going to go ahead and talk about how the game is played. I just want to go ahead and say thank you for joining us tonight. Thanks again to all of our patrons out there who are watching and for everybody that is a patron. We can't do this without you. Thanks again to Gabe for sponsoring tonight's live stream. This is brought to you by Barrett Publishing, which this game is on Kickstarter right now. So if you like what you see when you watch this live stream,
go back it.
Go take a look at the Kickstarter. The description is, well, in the description is a link to the Kickstarter page, which is like over here somewhere.
Really figure that out.
Yeah,
you do the same thing.
One of these directions, somewhere in there. You know, it feels good to be back. We were offline for live streams at least for like what, 12 days?
Like, well, I mean,
10 days. Well, not. I mean, like for game nights.
I know. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, like longer because. Did we do one right before we left?
Honestly, I don't remember. It's been so long.
It feels like it's been an eternity.
And I miss it. I do.
Yeah.
I miss like having the game nights and live streaming this, and it's good to be back. Even though December is going to be a little bit of a quieter month for Kickstarter.
We can still stream some.
Yeah, we're still going to have a lot of really cool stuff. But we're here tonight. That's what's important, and we're excited to be back with you. So thanks for joining us, everybody in the comments. I see Chris Strains here, Rich, Bill, Henry, Mac, Kevin, Lizzie Funkhauser. Thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
Drew, Nathan, awesome. Oh, Josh Capel dropped in. Andrew, Michael, Chris, Jonathan, Josh Schwartz, as always. Good to see you. Andrew says the podcasts are really great. But yeah, so Gabe Barrett, if you don't know who Gabe is, he runs the Board Game Design Lab. And he is an incredible force in the industry. He is just... The group is awesome. If you're an aspiring designer or somebody that's looking to dip your feet into the design process. In fact, I use that group a lot, mainly as a lurker. But when Lizzie and I were designing The Walking Dead, like I would look for questions that related to what I was looking at, and so that group is really, really great. And so we just thank Bill for or not Bill, we thank Gabe for what he does.
Way to go.
Kendall, Jason, Heather, Greg. I'm almost to the bottom of this list. Oh, BJ Rose is good to see you, my friend. All right, let's get to how the game plays. Enough of the introductions. We know you're all here. So this is a light dice flicking game, and it plays pretty quickly. And a two-player game, we've decided to incorporate what we call the Dominion of Doricor, or what Gabe has called the Dominion of Doricor. And this is an automated AI that is going to battle us, and it can win the game.
It can.
If we are not careful, the Dominion of Doricor will gain more victory points than us. The game is going to end in one of three ways. Either all of these mission cards have been taken and we can no longer draw, or all of these victory point tokens have been taken, in which case you gain those mainly through battling. Or if a player places all of their upgrades, and each player has 3 upgrades, and I am playing the United Earth Alliance, and I have colonies and warp gates.
6.
Or 6. Well, it's 3 of each.
There's 3. Well, yeah, but it's not if you do.
And what do you have? You have a market.
I have market and warehouse.
And the warehouse. And they're all going to do a number of different things. This is an asymmetric game. Lizzie and I's factions do not play similarly, nor does the Dominion of Dorcor. So after we each take a turn, we're going to take a turn for the Dominion of Dorcor, and we're just going to flip one of these cards over. Oh, no, we know what it is. That's okay.
That's on the bottom.
This is going to tell us what the AI does and how it interacts with us. So I'm just going to put this back in there. All right, so that is how that works. You're going to see a number of planets out on the universe. Each of these planets has a resource, that we can harvest or exploit that planet for that resource. That's important because we're going to use resources for one of 2 things. We're going to use it for either the resource cost or we can use it in battle. So these are going to be in our hands hidden, so you'll know what resource you have, but your opponent will not know what number. And that's important because when you battle, you're going to lay a card down. It's going to add strength to...
whatever your dice is.
Whatever your dice is. It's going to add strength. Oh, come on. You know that video.
You can also obviously move, so each person gets 2 flicks on their turn. There are ways on your board to upgrade that to 3. You can exploit, right? Is that the correct word?
Yeah. So
to
move,
gain the resources.
attack. You can build. Exploiting is from the planets. Yep.
If you go off the mat, you can return. So if you accidentally flick one of your dice off the mat, it stays there until you take a return action.
Correct. Or you can complete one of the missions.
Yes.
And those are the actions.
You can build or you can move your...
Right.
What are these called? No, these ones.
This is building.
Yeah.
That's like upgrading.
Still building.
That's
upgrading. That's the word.
Yeah.
Upgrading.
And your upgrades on your player board are going to give you a variety of different things. Like, we all have the same, like, vertical axis, so we both get a +1 move and a -1 to resource building. But on the horizontal we all have asymmetric powers.
So mine lets me use my warehouses to trade.
So what are your warehouses?
These little square ones.
What do they do?
Let me trade.
They just let you trade resources.
Well, I mean, they're victory points in the end if I build them.
Well, I have warp gates. And warp gates are great for people like myself who are horrible at flicking things. So I can drop a warp gate
self-proclaimed
on another planet, and once per turn, I don't even have to flick. I can just like punch it, Chewie, straight through the universe and just warp all the way over to planet. That'd be Planet Funkhauser, Planet F, right there. I just named it Planet Funkhauser because I can. So
can you?
I can. They're also worth victory points. Pretty much everything in this game you do is worth victory points. It is a victory point scoring game. At the end of the game, whoever has the most wins. It's pretty self-explanatory. Let's talk about the one thing we need to talk about real quick is how you attack. Now this is interesting because most dexterity games want you to flick your dice like
crazy, wild,
just
go as far as you can, hit everything,
hit as many things or hit things as hard as possible. That is not the case in this game. You actually want to be what's the word for it? Finesse. You need finesse to your flicking skills. So what you're going to do is you're going to line up the hyperspace at the back of the die, either to the left or the right. And what you're trying to do is flick your die so that it hits the other die, but so that it does not shoot the die past this hyperspace. Because if it does, if this die, if Lizzie were to hit it and it like goes flying across the map, it actually enters hyperspace. That means is that we have me. I saw them coming, and I jumped to hyperspace before you could attack me. What that means is then I can take this die and place it anywhere I want on the board, which is nice. To include like planets, home planets, wherever I want. But since Lizzie did hit me, if you want to put that back, I think it was a 15, then we would go to comparing our cards for battle. The loser goes back to their home planet. Their ship was destroyed. The winner stays. They collect one of the victory points, and then that's it. Any cards you use during that battle, during the attack, you actually get to leave off to the side, and you can use those later for victory, for turning in resources. So there you go.
So they're still useful.
Correct. They are very useful. Hey, Gabe. I said.
Wow, you are just like on a roll tonight. Who let him speak?
Hey, Gabe. Thanks for being in the comments. We really appreciate it. And they're almost funded. He's like 7,900 out of 10.
This is like 80%.
Yeah, super close. So without further ado, let's get to flicking things, because that's why you're here, and it's really fun, and that's what we're gonna do. So, Lizzie, I think you are going to be the first player. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay,
I'm gonna have to like stand up and sit down during this game because my home planet
just turn up the background music a little bit so that you don't just have to listen to white noise. Oh, you have to even go around the
microphone
a little bit. Well, here, we'll just move this back for you. Lizzie is starting all the way across. Oh, nice. Okay, so when you move, you can do one of two things, right? You can flick one dice twice, or you can do one die twice, or 2 dice once. So with that flick, I mean, do you want to flick another die once?
I do.
It's a pretty good flick.
Oh, okay. So you count as being on a planet if you touch any part of it. So you don't have to be all the way on it. This guy, though, is just shy.
You're so close.
I know. So I am going to exploit. I'm only on one planet. So the token in the middle tells me what resource I'm going to get. So I will get 1 quantum. And you can you have a high... Okay, you pass it on to me. You have a hand limit of 9.
I think it's 9.
Everyone starts with
we all start
one
with
of
one.
each. I forgot about that. Well, then I get a second one.
You do get a second one. I'm just going to double check. It's 9 or 10. Exploit. At the end of your turn, you may not have more than... Well, I've got it right here. Yeah, it's 9. You may not have more than 9 cards.
Well, that's what I said.
And then let me get my beginning resources. Okay, it is my turn to flick. Holy cow, that was a really bad attack hand, at least. All right, so I want these. So let's go ahead and do a flick here. Oh, that was not good.
That was lovely.
All right, I'm coming across the galaxy though, so I'm gonna move these out of the way for a minute.
Just put them down here for now.
Coming over here. Oh man, if I wanted to explore that though,
if that was one of
that would be pretty fantastic, but it is not one of the current options, so I will not do that. Instead, I will choose to... what do I want to do? I don't know what I want to do either.
Can we just take a minute and appreciate how beautiful the mounts look with that background?
They really are gorgeous.
It's
like almost like transfixed. It's almost, yeah, it's gorgeous. Because I was poor at flicking those dice, I have nothing else to do. So it's your turn. Because I can't build because I'm not on a thing. Oh, you know what? No, I can. I will upgrade. I can always upgrade. So I'll spend a quantum to upgrade to be able to use warp gates. Silly me. And then let's see what Mr.
The AI does.
Doricor says. Oh, so they are going to upgrade. All right, so he is going to go up 1 on this horizontal line. So now he can use his planet killer cannon. Not to be confused with anything in the Star Wars universe, because that's all IP, of course. But this kind of looks like a Death Star a little bit, if you use your imagination. It's like a big orbital round thing that kills planets. It's true.
What are you high on?
I'm not high. Gabe, that's... I talked to Gabe. I watched a video. Gabe even says it himself.
There's nothing similar between the Death Star and that yellow die.
Maybe if it was black, it would look more like, or a gray one, but it totally looks like a Death Star. A dice in Death Star form. And it blows up planets. How is that not even similar? If you're in the comments, please help me out. Team Derek on this one, all right? I don't know what's going on. Go ahead, it's your turn.
Okay.
It's true.
Yeah, this isn't Flick Wars, Derek.
This isn't Flick Wars. Oh, it's awesome.
So I'm gonna trade in.
Bill says it's PAX fatigue. Well,
both these quantums, which is gonna allow me to upgrade, which gives me +1 move, which I'm gonna use.
That's pretty good. That's
Thank you.
Pretty good.
Both these quantums. That was not smart. 1, 2.
That was actually pretty good. I'm impressed.
I'm not even mad.
I'm not even mad.
So that was my turn.
All right, let's get on to some planets here. So I'm gonna take a move action first. Let's go right here. Man, like I still haven't got this flicking thing down because I want to flick really hard.
He wants to be powerful, and that's not what this game is about. It's finesse.
I did it! Yes! Here we go. Oh, see?
Okay, now what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna exploit. I'm at least gonna gain one of these.
Okay.
And then let's see what the AI does. Oh, the game will also end if we cannot draw any AI cards when we're playing with AI, just so you know. Okay, he's going to place a D6 on planet H. D6 on planet H.
Okay.
And it's a 3.
Oh, it's a 3?
Yeah, because it tells you the value. So you'll notice here on the AI card, it tells you the value to place on the planet. So, pretty helpful. Go ahead.
I'm going to go on to...
Did we talk about the missions that are available?
We did not.
Okay.
So well, hang on.
Are you going to do one?
I'm about to complete a mission. So when I complete a mission, we're going to talk about them.
Talk about perfect timing.
Okay, so I am on.
You are barely on, but you are on.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I could go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So, I mean, I get to use 3 moves. So, I am on 3 different planets. And so,
that was
I'm
kind
going
of a push, though. You got to get that flick in there. You got to get that flick.
Do you want me to redo it?
No, it's good. It's good.
I'm going to complete a mission. So, I have this one. It says Expand and Conquer. Have 3 ships on different planets other than your home base. So, I have Planet F, Planet E, and Planet B.
All right, so you can complete this mission. It goes to your face down, so I can kind of, if I want to do some memory, I know that she has 2 points. I don't know what she got it for. Okay.
So there are other kinds of missions. So if you'll notice, there are 4 different places on the boards. These are sectors, and they have a bunch of numbers. So you can go there and pick up the token that is on them if you are on that space.
So that's a deliver.
Those have various numbers. I think it's 1 to 4.
1 to 3. 1 to 3.
1 to 3?
That's it. This is that explore action.
You also have a deliver action. So it has a planet that you can go on. And it has in the upper corner what good should be delivered there.
One.
So this is planet A, and you have to deliver tech there. So once you're on that planet, if you have a tech in your hand, you can discard it and pick up this card.
Indeed you can.
And I believe those are all the missions. There might be one, I don't know. If there's a different one and we get to it, we will explain it at that time.
Okay.
But that is the end of my turn.
I'm going to move. So I can move 2 dice. I'm going to move here first. Good. Got it. Okay, and then I'm going to try to flick this one across. Oh, man, I was so close.
So close to what?
So close to, like, just being on this rim right here. Okay, I am going to go ahead and complete this delivery mission on Planet A. So I turn in 1 tech, and I complete this delivery mission. We get a new mission out there. Shift those down. And it is now Doracor's turn. So, he gains a victory point, or they gain a victory point from, and they're going to destroy the closest ship to the D6, which is me, unfortunately. Womp, womp, womp. Dang, I knew I should have exploited first. That's fair.
Okay. So, I'm going to go...
That was a good one.
And
I do want to also let you know that as you're flicking through space, because space is 3-dimensional, go figure.
Am I on?
No, you're not. I can see it.
I can see a little bit of pink around it.
So, because space is in 3 dimensions,
I'm going to take 2 tests.
If something's in your way, you can move it out of the way so you can get a clear line of sight on a flick, and you just move it back to where it was, just an approximate area.
Yeah, so if you didn't want to run into the middle circle.
Mac, it's you can't knock off other players because you're supposed to move them out of the way. So that is actually discouraged in the rulebook. I don't know if that's changed. Again, this is a prototype, and Gabe is in the comments, so he could let us know. But based on the rulebook, it's discouraged that you push other players out of the way because
if you want to hit them, do an attack.
Right. Attack them for sure.
So I mean, there are ways that you can hit them, but if you're just like trying to get from one planet to another and they're in the way, just.
Yep. In fact, I am going to go ahead and attack Lizzie right now.
Why?
Why? Why not? I'm going to attack you right here. So, go ahead and choose a card from your hand. Why? Because it's going to knock you back to your home planet. It's going to be funny to watch you flick. So, I'm going to attack you first, and then you would reveal. You don't have to unless it's successful. Yes! So 5 on 3.
Does that seriously count?
That's how you're supposed to do it. As long as it hits. 5 on 3 plus 4. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. You are gone.
Ridiculous.
Guess what? I'm also on that planet. So I get 1 victory point for that. And I'm going to exploit for a trade good and a graphene. Now, it is also important to note that when you exploit, you are limited to gaining 3 resources on a turn. So even if you have, you technically have a potential of gaining 6 if you have all of your colonies out there and you have 3 dice on all the planets. You're only allowed to take a maximum of 3 though, so you have to choose that. Okay, Doricore. Ooh!
Bad flick.
Bad flick.
They didn't get to where they wanted.
Sucker!
Okay, I am going to turn in 3 tech. And that allows me to move or upgrade. And this allows me to build at 1 less resource.
So Gabe replied, he says, if you do bump another down on another player's turn, you just put it back to where it was.
Okay, and I am going to build a market for 1 less. So I will build it here.
So you've already gotten all the way up?
I did. I just did that on this.
Dang. All right, let's see what's up. I am going to exploit. Well, do I want to move? I do want to move. So let's move first. But then I really want to do that, though. Oh my gosh. Nope, nope, nope. I'm going to exploit. So I'm going to gain a graphene and a trade good, and then I'm going to build a colony. So, 2 trade goods and 2 graphene for a colony on a location that I'm already on. So I'm going to place 1 there. And then I'm going to move. Ah, not great, but that's okay. Let's see what Doricore does. Bad flick.
Wow, bad flicks. Ugh,
I shuffled him. He just had 2, and I feel bad for him.
Okay, I'm going to... Yes, he's on. Okay, and then I'm going to try...
Dang.
He's on.
That was a great, pretty good flick.
Do I want to?
It's also interesting to have to flick like this way, like towards you, but it still is a flick because you're still like, as long as you get that quick action of your finger, and it's not like a.
It was beautiful. Okay, I'm going to exploit, so I need yellow, black, and purple.
Okay. I am going to flick, which is a move. Oh my gosh. There we go.
It's beautiful.
Alright, I'm going to exploit. So I'm going to gain 1 quantum, a graphene, and a trade good. Alright, Doricore. +1 victory point, destroy the closest ship to the D6, which is blue. Blue has been destroyed.
Rude. Okay, my turn.
It is indeed your turn.
Okay, I'm going to turn in these 2 resources to build my second market. I'm going to do it.
Oh, there it is.
Here.
Like, man, how do I find the silent mode on my iWatch?
He's had it like 2 days.
That's true. So what did you do?
I built that.
Okay.
And now I am going to... So can I do 1, 2, 3?
Yes.
Yeah. So 2. Oops.
Because having the colonies on one of the
2,
planets is like having
3.
Having one of those. Yeah, so you can't have a duplicate of something on the board. So you couldn't build 2 colonies on 1 planet.
Or on the same type?
No, just planet.
Oh, so if you wanted to get 2 of... Okay, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's just if you wanted to do... there's no limit to the number of unique structures players may build on a planet.
Got it.
Yeah, so if you wanted to double up on a particular one, that would probably be a good idea. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and... Oh, man. Am I feeling risky? Yes, I am. I'm going to attack you. Bless you.
Boo.
We're going to go there. 5 on 4. I've got my card. Go ahead and pick yours. Okay. Let me attack you first. We don't want to go left-handed? Probably, because I don't want to flick you too hard. It barely just... I heard it, though. It hit, and that's all that counts.
You sure that wasn't your nail hitting your thigh?
Reveal them. 4 on 3. I'm the winner. You did. Did that one, like, fall off?
No, I put it over there
Oh,
because I got
okay.
attacked.
You did get attacked. I'm keeping you off these planets. So that was my first action. My second action is going to be to... I will go ahead and exploit. So I'll get 2 of the graphene, and then I'm going to take 1 quantum. So I'm at 3, 6, 7, 8 resources. So Doracore is going to take the 3rd mission card. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3.
Left to right. I think you were right the first time.
Was I right? It is this way, yeah.
Yep.
So he's going to take that one. It's going to be worth a number of victory points at the end of the game. Put a new one out. Okay.
Okay.
Yep, you're up. The defender... Mac wants to know if the defender wins on ties for...
I'm going to build. And...
Fairly confident that attacker wins ties. Yep. Attacker wins all ties. So it's actually pretty good to attack. And keep your opponent on their toes. Dang, you're so much better at flicking than I am.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I am going to build. So I'm going to build... Do I want a colony? I do want a colony. So 2 trade goods plus 2 graphene. And we're going to build a colony on planet Funkhauser. And then I'm going to... I think I'm going to move.
Do it.
I think I might. I'm going to move here. Actually, what's up? So sector... oh, right here. This sector. I'm touching it. Just barely. Set myself up for next turn. Alright, Doracore. Take the 2nd mission. So they take... No!
Yes!
That's the mission I was going for. Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
So my turn. I'm going to
Doracore.
take this mission, which is
You're over
7170,
there? Oh my
which
gosh.
I am conveniently on.
How convenient of you.
Yes. So I will take this. And put out a new one. And
What's up, Zach? Thanks for
what else
joining
do
us.
I want to do?
I don't know. Maybe you should start attacking. You're so non-confrontational.
You want me to attack you?
Go for
Is
it.
that what you want?
Maybe I do. I've got a pretty good hand of cards over here.
I don't want to attack you. I don't even know what I have. No, I don't want to attack you.
Oh, I love it. Oh, hey, we have
I will
Ryan
exploit.
over on Twitch. We have a Twitch watcher, a Twitch viewer. That's awesome.
What did you take?
We have 2 Twitch viewers. That's what I'm
Text.
talking about. That Twitch crowd. We are over on Twitch for those of you who are watching on Facebook. If you want to see a little bit of a nicer quality, head over to @BG Spotlight. We're actually at BG Spotlight for everything. So if you're looking for us, well, that is a jerk thing of him to do, to take that mission from me. So 152A is over here. I think I'm just gonna have to come try to explore over there.
Are our dice supposed to start on certain numbers?
Our dice can start when you go back to your home planet. You can put them on whatever you want. You can start them on 6s if you want. But as you roll them, they're gonna change. So I'll give you 4s on everything. But yeah, when you go back to the home planet, you can put them.
Oh, Doracore gets the Explorer token that he...
Yeah. Well, he gets the mission.
Yeah, but he gets that token.
Oh,
just as
yeah,
a
he
reminder
gets that token.
for those points.
Right. Well played. I really need... Yeah, that's what I need. So I'm going to exploit first, gaining a quantum and 2 graphene. And then I'm going to turn in 2 quantum for an upgrade. I get a reflick for every move action. So per move action, I get a reflick. which is pretty sweet.
Okay, what is Doracor doing?
Doracor is going to get a bad flick. Yes!
Okay, so I am going to build a warehouse on G. And then...
Yeah, we gave Doracor that. Thanks for the reminder.
I am going to use a warehouse.
So what does your warehouse do?
I'm going to bump up on the special thing. It lets me use a warehouse to trade resources.
Oh, so now you can use the warehouses that you have on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well played. All right, let's get this reflick in action going.
Wow.
Actually, you know what? I have a colony over there, though. And I need quantum. So I'm going to exploit first. I already have one quantum in my... So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to go ahead and take 2 quantum from Planet Funkhauser. And I'm going to take a graphene, because why not? We'll need to reshuffle a new deck.
Okay, I will.
I love all the colors in this game.
Mm-hmm. There's the book.
All the graphic design and icons is so well laid out. Like, there's no question about anything.
Mm-hmm. It's very easy to see and decipher.
It makes it very enjoyable. I'm gonna go ahead and... Goodness, do I just farm that right now? No, I'll go ahead and turn in the 2 quantum I gained off that exploit action to bump up to my +1 move. So now I get to move 3 and I get a reflick per move action. So I got a little bit of leeway in that regard. So I exploited, I upgraded, and now Doracor is also going to upgrade. So now they're going to gain up to 4 resources when exploiting. Really, that's not going to help Doracor as the player, but it is going to give them, it's bumping them towards more victory points.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead.
I will exploit. So I will take
Hi Shannon. Hi Mike.
a yellow and a
Henry jumped over to Twitch.
purple.
And he's like, the quality.
And
It looks gorgeous on Twitch.
a graphene. Right? No.
I don't know. Is that what you want?
No, I can't take a tech.
You're not on. Well, that's trade good. This is.
I know. I'm on that one. I was trying to figure out which ones I wanted to take.
Yeah.
So I got a purple because I'm on there, and then I'm on a tech in there for that. That was one.
Mm-hmm.
And then graphene. Tech lets me build a second warehouse. Okay. Those are my 2 actions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Trying to think what I want to do here. I am going to... I have a lot of graphene. I could use a trade good. I'm going to go ahead and move. Whoops. I just threw all of my cards all over the ground.
I'm not looking.
It's okay. Alright, so let's get some movement going on here. So sector 152A is all the way over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and flick over yonder in the galaxy. So first flick action. Yep, that's gonna be a reflick. Okay. 1, 2. I am gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right here. Ah, that was terrible, but that's okay. So that's, oh wait, I got a reflick. Yes, success. So those are my 3 there, and then I'm going to go ahead and exploit. So I gain a trade good, and I can gain a quantum and a tech. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in my hand, which is the maximum. Okay. Doracor is going to governor. He's going to send a governor to Planet A. Governors are just going to be worth extra points for Doracor.
Okay, I'm going to take a quantum.
Uh huh.
A tech.
Yep.
and a graphite.
Yep.
And then I'm going to upgrade to use 2 claim tokens. And I can use the claim tokens at any time, right?
You get your claim tokens. You have 2 of them for the entire game, and as a free action, you can claim something. But once it's gone, it's gone. So you will be once per turn.
Once per turn, I can do it.
So which one would you rather have?
That one.
Okay. My dad works at Nintendo over on Twitch. Hello. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, I thought that you were like saying that, and I was like, your dad does not?
No, not my dad.
I know, but you just like said that without any.
Yeah, so they're like, hey, got any secret info from your dad? I would love to know. You know, I think Super Smash Brothers is dropping this week or next week. Is it like the 8th? It's either the 6th or the 8th. Pretty stoked about that. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Trying to figure out if that's what I want to ask my mom for Christmas.
No, you already asked your mom for something.
I did? What did I ask my mom for?
Do you want me to say it?
Oh, I remember what I asked my mom for. No, we're good. Oh, you know,
it's something that if you got as a kid, you'd be disappointed, but as an adult, it's pretty exciting.
As an adult, you hit this, like, and there's no going back. As an adult, once you hit that point in your life where you're like, hey, Mom, I would love some really nice underwear and socks, like, you know, that's
peak adulthood right there.
There's no going back.
I remember one year I wanted a vacuum, and I was like, oh, my childhood is over.
So now I feel like I have to ask for video games and toys to even like try to make up for all this real life things that I want nowadays. It's awful. All right, I'm dropping a warp gate over on that tech over there. So here's 2 trade goods, 2 graphene. Let me drop my horrible graphene off. 2 graphene for a warp gate right there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and move. Where's Planet C at? It's all the way. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'll move. Oh, but I really wanted to get a colony on that planet. Probably not gonna happen. But that is okay. So let's move first. I'm gonna try to go here. Oh, so close. I'm actually gonna leave that one there. I'm not gonna move. And then that's my turn. So Doricor is going to destroy Earth. What? That's. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding with me. Oh my goodness, Earth. That's me. So you destroyed my home planet. What a jerk, Doricor. Oh, you're the worst.
Okay, my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I'm gonna claim that from you.
Wow. You better go do it. You best go do it.
And I will take a quantum and
Vernon Piper. What's up, Vernon?
A tech and
The Bilson wants some nice socks. Hey, I tell ya. Oh, my dad works at Nintendo. Waluigi is dead? Are you kidding me? You can't drop those bombs in this chat like that.
Well,
what's up? Do we need?
We're out of.
We're out of quantum. It's my turn though, yeah.
I know. Well,
so
putting 'em back.
I need to get some tech, but first I need. Oh, you know what? When I didn't drop a warp gate earlier. I paid for a colony. All right, so I'm gonna double up on tech. I'm gonna take 2 tech for exploiting, and then I'm going to gain a quantum, and I'm gonna move.
Okay.
So first thing I'm gonna do is move here. Then I'm gonna move over here. Crap. I got a reflick. Alright, that was my reflick there. I do want to drop a warp gate over there eventually, so I'm gonna stay. Alright. Doricor, a 3d6 to planet E.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm on planet E, and I have a tech, so I'm going to deliver that. So, put that over there. Those points. And I've used that token. And, believe it or not,
Believe it or not, what?
Last warehouse.
Wait, so you're gonna... Wow.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Wait.
I'm not on somewhere that I can build a warehouse.
Oh my goodness. Alright, I need to
So I need to go 1. Oh.
Way to go. So I need...
2.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, he needs to be
Not
somewhere.
cool. Oh!
Off the board.
Yes! Well, you can make that a 6 if you want. Alright, is it my turn?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to exploit for a tech. I'm going to exploit for a quantum. I'm going to exploit for another tech. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But I believe it's at the end of my turn. So I'm going to spend now. I'm going to upgrade for tech. 1, 2, 3, 4 tech to bump up here. So I get +2 points for all of my colonies. That's in addition to their colony scoring.
Mm-hmm.
And that I did exploit and then upgrade. So Doricor is going to destroy Coravali. That's yours.
So did I lose that die?
No.
Oh.
He just destroys it. He gets points for destroying planets.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I'm just going to hang out in space. Okay. Well, now that it's my turn, I'm going to pay... Hang on. I'm going to pay my 3 resources to put out a warehouse. And is there anything
He's
else
memeing
I
about
can
Waluigi,
do?
Hammer, Mega Man, Mario.
Yeah, you know what?
Waluigi is a walking existential crisis. That's so true. Waluigi doesn't know what he is. Is he Wario? Is he Luigi?
I'm going to fight you.
I can just imagine. That's a terrible existence. You're going to fight me?
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That seems very aggressive of you.
Here, right? Move all this out of the way. Put my card down.
Yeah, but if you... Okay, go for it.
Do this like perfectly. Oh, no! Oh! That's okay. I ended the game.
Wait, what do you mean? No, we go into one last round. There's one last round. Okay, so you built your last warehouse, yeah?
Oh, I should have fought that guy. He's right next to me. It's not a proud moment. I just think the music is off.
Oh, man. I love it.
That was a horrible flick.
Oh, that was epic. I love it.
The song goes
The
back
music
here.
is off. I got it. That is too good. Sorry,
So
Josh.
ashamed.
Music's back. I forgot to put the music on a loop. Oh, that made my night. Okay, so what can I do? I need to get some victory points. So I think what I need to do is build a warp gate, which I will. So tech and a quantum and a graphene for a warp gate on planet, I don't know, doesn't really matter. I did want to put one over here, so we'll add a warp gate over there.
You didn't actually use any of your warp gates, though, did you?
I didn't get to use them, no.
Did you like forget about them, or you just didn't get them out?
Well, I had a warp gate here, but I didn't have a warp gate. I mean, I have one on my home planet, but that was destroyed. And I didn't get another warp gate out anywhere else. Wait, yeah, I didn't get one out. I should have gotten a warp gate out here. Like, getting out into the corners is really nice, but it's like with any other game. You just see...
Too much stuff to do?
You get distracted. Yeah, there's so much stuff to do. And you didn't even put another mission out. So I still get one more turn. Can I deliver any of this stuff? Am I on planet B? I am on planet B. And I have a graphene. 2 free points. That's what I'll talk about. Alright, Doricor gets one last turn, and they're going to go to D6 to planet B, which is where I am. But Doricor, you are too late, my friend, because the game is over. Done. Alright, so the end of the game. We are going to go into end the game scoring. Each of the things that we've built over the course of the game are worth victory points, as we talked about earlier. Let's see. Make sure I like to. Okay, so the end of the game is triggered in one of 3 ways. A player has claimed all the victory points through combat. A player has built their last structure, which is what Lizzie did, or the mission deck is empty, which we had 3 missions left to complete.
Well, 2.
Or 2 missions left to complete. You can play a little bit of a longer game if you want to do 2 of the 3 conditions. So I do enjoy making it a little bit longer. That way you can.
Oh, Gabe says Lizzie gets one more turn.
Oh, you do get one more turn because it's even the person that triggers it. I'm sorry.
Gimme.
Are you attacking
fighting.
me? No.
No, I'm not attacking
Oh, you're
him.
attacking
That
them.
went so poorly for me.
Thanks for the
One for them.
reminder. Oh yeah. Well, you get to choose randomly what do you want to flip. Which press your luck do you want? Feeling lucky?
No.
Okay.
I hit him.
You did hit him. I heard it. 1. Oh,
Yes!
you blew him out of the sky. Okay, so
Yes.
they're going to go back
I get
to
2
the
things.
black hole.
I could do one more thing.
You can do one more thing. Did you take your victory point?
I did.
Okay.
I did. Is there anything I can do that would give me points?
Not unless you don't have any resources left, so you can't build.
Yeah, I could take resources, but they're not worth endgame, so I'm just gonna.
Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and add up these points. At the end of the game, each player counts up the points they've earned from structures, which are our colonies and our, your warehouses and my warp gates. So I have 2, 4, 7 points from those.
15.
Okay. 15 total, or just 15 from
15
that?
from that.
Okay. And then you're going to add up your victory points for each of the different levels you make it. So I get 2 extra points for colonies. So that's actually 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 victory points for me.
22.
You had 22? Okay,
22.
so 17 to 22.
Oh, we had to
And then
count him.
Doricor has 2, flipped over 2 for 4. He has 2 of these out, so 4, 7, 10. And then this says gain up to 4 resources when exploiting.
He's got one of his
He's got a governor out. Oh yeah, so 13 points. So 13 to 17 to 22. Because he has 2 of the destruction tiles, 1 governor.
He's 15?
Is that 15?
He's got 15. Did you count
Oh, I didn't count these. Yeah, so 15. Wow, so that's a pretty close game. 15 to 17 to 22. So overall very very close.
I probably played at 2 of those endgame conditions.
Yeah, if I were to play, definitely go to the 2 in-game conditions. That way, players have a little bit longer.
Well, in a 2-player game, yeah, but
For sure.
I guess in a 4-player game it could take a bit longer. We did play a 3-player game with my brother-in-law, and we had a lot of fun with it.
We did. 3 was great. Although, like, the turns go so quickly because you take 2 actions and you can't double them up, so you just take 2 actions. And I mean, other than the flicking, I feel like the turns go really really swiftly, and I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
so
we've really enjoyed playing this.
So if you are interested in the final Flicktier, it is now